Here's to a year of moments small, of coffee dates that meant it all. In every sip and every glance, I found in you my best romance. And hello, my sweet Netherlings. Welcome on in here. Welcome, welcome. Get in, get cozy, get comfy. It's that time. Hi. Welcome, welcome. Oh, goodness. Hi there. Hi, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 right back at you. That's what I say when I see you. Oh, goodness. Hi there. Hi there. What if I cry? Oh, goodness. This dude. Hush. Hush. You guys know how I am. Hush. Crying in class. Congrats on the wedding. Yeah. I mean, heck, I can finally show off some of my Final Fantasy stuff, which is cool. But we won't jump to that. We're behaving for now. We're doing the thing. It's too early in the morning to cry. I don't know. Get it out early. Get the emotions out. You know. Then you can spend the rest of the day being an absolute, you know, thing. Dzień dobry, dzień dobry. Dobrze. Oh, goodness. What wedding? We'll get to that in a little bit. Okay. Ryzar and I's Final Fantasy characters are getting married. Because we want gear. Zanny, please. I just cracked open my eyes. Heck yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you gotta do the thing. You gotta do the thing. Valid? Yeah, valid. Heck yes. How are you all doing though? I've been away for a day. It's been a whole day. I've been gone. I missed you terribly. We're doing a thing. We're back. Are we invited to the wedding? Heck yes, you always are. That's the point. We're making it so that everyone can attend. But I'll get to that. I'll get to that really, really soon. Don't you worry. Okay? Don't you worry. We're heavily vitamin Z deprived. Well, don't worry. We're here now. We're here today. We've got the thing going on. Like, you know. It's a thing. I've been missing you terribly though. Sunday it was great. But Mondays, no weekend, no. I know I need to take a day off. I know it's my rule that I always take a day off on Mondays. But at the same time, it needs to be a thing. You know, it needs to. I hate taking the time off because it means I don't get to hang out with you guys, which is a thing. But it lets me also handle a lot of like the business stuff on the back end as well. And it means I can turn around and I can keep making the Dark Overlords scared of me, you know? I can keep making the Dark Overlords afraid of me. I gotta keep bullying them to make sure that we get what we want. It's gotta be done. We missed you so bad. I missed you all too. You know I missed you all too. You know I do. Oh goodness. But let me catch up on pre-chat and get to now chat because heck, it's been almost a year. We've had like a year's worth of coffee dates. I'm happy with this. This is incredible. So Mialin, thank you for the pre-chat. Super. Hello, hey Zanny. I'm at a company party today, so I can't watch the stream, but I brought the Pape along, hoping it gives some luck to win. Oh hell yeah, some luck to win big. Heck yes. Heck yes. The Pape will always bring you luck. That is a guarantee. The Pape brings luck. 100% guaranteed. If you own a Zane Pape, it will bring you luck. This study has been conducted by a Netherling on their Dungeons and Dragons dice, where after storing their D20 in the Zander Pape for a night, the Zander Pape immediately allowed that D20 to roll a natural 20. So therefore, that is scientific evidence. That is all the evidence that's needed, and the entire sample size. Oh, goodness. And oh goodness. And good time zone, Zanny. Spending my evening with the Phantom Sita concert with Zanny Pape. I don't mind solo adventures for you. Here, worth skipping work. Heck yes. It's always worth skipping work. Always. And Colleen Fisher, Club Netherbrand security detail. Currently it's sick right now, but I drew my nether sonar on a sign. It took it to a hockey game and we won. Happy 6 months, Zanny. I'm so glad this club has 0 exits. Yes. Ice hockey? Was it ice hockey? And if so, the Dallas Stars better have won. I lived in Texas for like Okay, when I lived in Texas for a little bit, an NPC gave me a Dallas Stars hat while I was walking by the stadium and just put it on my head because I was tall. And he was like, yeah, one of us. And I'm like, yes, sir. Yes. Yes, this is the team now. Go Stars. Yes, sir. I had a hat put on my head. This is the thing. Zanny knows hockey. I think it was during the Fields of Mystery stream where I like to pride myself on the fact that I think I can at least hold a basic level conversation on like most things, you know? I think it's part of charm, where if you're able to like sort of know enough about stuff to just sort of keep things flowing. Oh goodness. Don't call minimum wage workers NPCs, boss. Well, how did I know that he was a minimum wage? I didn't know that he was that. I didn't think he was that. I just thought he was like generic extra, you know? You know when you're like walking and there's like a crowd and like you don't really take in the entirety of the crowd? They're just sort of like NPCs, you know? There's like a crowd and they're extras. They're just sort of there, you know? The generic filler character in the background of Downton Abbey, you know. You know, this Bakugo has cosplay, right? I already got the blonde, and I'm pretty sure I taste like caramel. Oh goodness. Daddy, that's so me. But random guy put hat on head and said I was a Stars person now. Oh. Yeah, no, that's like a science thing I heard. I heard that's like a science. What the hell was it? Oh, that was my phone. Yeah. Oh goodness. But yeah. Yeah. That's like a science thing where like nitroglycerin tastes like caramel apparently. Like I heard that. I heard that like nitroglycerin tastes like caramel and because it's like from like sweat, technically it would be like caramel. That's like the science I heard. Like that's the Tumblr science I heard. I don't know. I don't know. That's the Tumblr science I heard. That nitroglycerin apparently tastes like caramel. That's... Wait, really? I don't know. I don't know. It would, like I said, it's Tumblr science, so I don't believe it. Tumblr science is like... you know how Tumblr science works, okay? You can't believe it. Zanny, I just turned my dad, a professor, into a Netherling. He's watching, please. Oh, was that the one who said I was a vampire? Wait, was that the one who said I needed to greet the sun more? Wait, is that him? Wait, is that him? Is that him? Wait, is that the one with the tweet that like popped off saying that I needed to greet the sun more? Is that the father? Is that the one? Is it? Is that the one? I think that's the one, right? Yes. Hi, father. Hi there. Hi, I'm Zander Netherbrand. You say I'm super pale and need to like greet the sun more. You seem really sweet though. I saw the tweet. You seem really nice. Hello. Hi. Oh goodness. And of course, Min, thank you for the 1 month, and of course thank you for the love. Jesse with the cute profile picture, thank you very, very much for the 9 months. Happy 1 year of coffee date, Zanny. It's always a pleasure taking the first sip of my third coffee before morning meetings with everyone. Indeed, this isn't technically like the 1 year of coffee dates. Technically it would be like next week, but also next week we're celebrating 1 year of Club Netherbrand. So you know, it's kind of a thing where like I'm sure there's been like an extra coffee date thrown in somewhere that would technically offset the numbers. And you know, this is the last one before the 1 year anniversary. So heck, let's go. It is what it is, you know? Almost 1 year, exactly. And Cloudy Mallow, almost 1 year. I'm so thankful to be a part of this. Thank you, Cloudy Mallow. And of course, thank you for the first ever spa on a live stream. Thank you very, very much. And of course, Diana, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much, darling. Thank you very, very much. And Sarah Cooler, morning, Xander. Finished work. I'm a bit sick. So happy to see you here. Miss you, have a good day. I want to ask, do you like perfume? If I have one, what brand is it? So, the like perfume, the cologne I wear is like Instinct by David Beckham. But really, with like what smells I like anything like sweet or I like anything sweet and like cinnamon. Those are like the two go-tos. I like stuff that's sweet and cinnamon. I don't know why, but like I not like too sweet, but like, you know, sweet and floral, you know? I like that. I like that. Oh, goodness. And Voltaire Belmont, thank you for the super. You and the Netherlands give me so much joy and happiness every morning. Coffee dates are being the aloe to my reality. Heck yes, Voltaire. Heck yes. Thank you very, very much. Thank you very, very much. And I'm glad that I'm able to do that. I mean, heck, I think we've really found ourselves. I think that we, the Netherlands, everyone here is really, we've found what this is since debut, and I'm very glad for it. We've done incredibly. We've done incredibly, and I'm so incredibly proud of getting to watch everyone. It's something that I'm really joyful for, really, really joyful for, and I can't believe it, you know? I'm really joyful for it. And heck, I can't wait till next week for the big 1 year of Club Netherbrand. That's going to be insane. Like it's almost been a year since I actually debuted and like rolled out of the FSP thing. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that we would go? Who'd have thought we'd go from the pre-marketing materials of me having 2 wings and wearing like a suit with some straps to all of this. It's a year already. 27th. It's the 27th. So in 6 days it will be, well, technically the 28th for me because I debuted past midnight. So the 28th would be my 1 year of being Zander Netherbrand, being your Incubus, and I can't believe it, you know. It's been a thing, you know. They wanted me to do stuff on the 27th, but I was like, technically it's the 28th. I went past midnight. That's the thing. That was your outfit concept? Yeah, no, the original trailer had me like totally different. Absolutely wildly different. Oh goodness. And of course, but also spades. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask if it were possible to have a Project Zomboid server with just you and the Netherlings for a members stream. I've seen a lot of Netherlings want to play, me included. I can look into this. I can very much look into this. This is something that is very within my power to look into. I will say that actually, let me say, one of the Dark Overlords really liked me playing Project Zomboid. They were like super into me playing Project Zomboid. They were like, Zanny knows what he's doing. Look at Zanny go. Look at Zanny go. Zanny knows what he's doing in Project Zomboid. And all that. And I would be like, yeah. And they're like, go. And yeah, teehee. VC would have to be off. I don't know whether I would just have to make my Project Zomboid character deaf, or like I would just mute the output from others to me. But I could definitely have my speaking on, or I could find a way to work around it, or I could use the text chat as well. We can all be mute, Lamau. I mean, we'll figure it out, right? We can figure that out. But yeah, this is something within my power. The Dark Overlords loved me playing Project Zomboid because they're like, wait, this is a game Zanny's actually low-key kind of pro at. And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, wait, I got pulled aside in my meeting last night, and they're like, Zanny, why do you like old man games? And I'm like, wait, what? Wait, why do you like old people games? And I'm like, old people games? Old people game? Old man games? They're like, yeah, you know, like Project Zomboid's like an old person game. And I'm like, it came out a few years ago. Like, yeah, but it's like point and click. It's like an old person game. And I was like, what else? And like, well, you know, you like RPGs, like Fallout New Vegas, and that's really old. That's like really, really old. And you know, you like really old games. You like old man games. And I'm like, no, they're not old man games, I swear. I just like slow paced, steady games. I like tactical slow-paced games where I'm able to think and do things and do that. You know, I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm not old. I'm not old. What do you mean I like old man games? We love our old Incubus. I'm young. I'm only 127. Should you play Roblox? Right? Maybe I should turn around and do a Roblox stream, you know? Maybe that'll cure my old man thing. Maybe I can turn around and, you know, hit the absolute skibbity riz as I don't even have it in me. I don't even have it in me. I don't have it in me. Okay, boomer. No, I beg, no Roblox. No Roblox, no Roblox. I'll just use Gen Alpha. Okay, come on. I've got some Gen Alpha in me. I've got some Gen Alpha with me. I got some Gen Alpha with me. I know I do. Come on. It's in here somewhere. Fly me to the goon and let me riz among the stars. Let me see what the god is like on Jupiter and Mars. There we go. There we go. There we go. I knew I had something in me. Go back, old man. Stop it, old man. Die. Full cover of Fly Me to the Goon now. Enough. Get the factory reset. Get the holy water. Get the holy water. I came into this now. I'm like, no. The old man forgot his pills. I'm so young. I'm so youthful. I'm not even hag-coded yet. Zander, the dad is questioning you. I'm being questioned by someone's father. Oh dear. What's wrong with him? It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. You've got to be young to keep things up these days. You know, I'm 127. It's a long age. What is wrong with this white man? Oh, my good sir, it is quicker to detail what's not wrong. Oh, goodness. It's quicker to detail what's not wrong with me, my good sir. Oh, goodness. Hi, Zanny. Speaking of games, what's your take on Kirito from Sword Art Online? That's an interesting question. You know, strangely, I'll circle back to that when I talk about Final Fantasy XIV. I'm going to peg that in my mind, though. That's a good one. But, of course. Kamisha, thank you for the 9 months. Thank you very, very much, Kamisha. Happy 9 months, Zanny. I showed you to my British manager, and she said, were you so proper? Well, it all depends on where you live. It all depends on where you live, you know? That's half of it. That's half of it. And the other half is getting my accent a little bit scrubbed while studying acting. And Aileron DLC? DLN. You're not DLC. Club Netherbrand's Mercedes driver. Sir, you're the only science I want to study. Wonderful. Then break out the biology textbooks. Let's see what we can uncover. Yeah. And GB Prince, hi Zander. I can't wait to see what you and the Avalon boys have been cooking up for this anniversary onwards. I don't know. I do me. You know, I will say I've been working on some stuff for the coming year. I'm waiting to get some stuff kind of finished up. I'm actually still waiting on like the confirmation for me to I don't know. I'm waiting on the confirmation for me to like renew some stuff so that I'll be here. But you know, we're waiting on some numbers. We're waiting on some numbers. We're waiting on some numbers in the legal department. Oh goodness. But of course, don't you worry. I'm always gonna cook. I'm always gonna do my thing. And heck, you know how it goes. You know how it goes with this Incubus. And Marshmallow in witness protection, thank you very much for the rose. Amalia, thank you very, very much for the 1 month. 1 month, yippee. I'm excited for all of the things you have planned for the anniversary. School has been kicking my butt, so I can't stay long. One thing that we are going to be doing, actually, is on 1 week's time from this copy date, like, so on the 28th, we're going to be sitting and doing a watch along together. We're going to be watching my debut live stream together, all together, and we're going to be having me react to it. And we're going to be talking about it and breaking down my debut stream and seeing what's going on. And I'm preemptively cringing. You guys are putting me through some preemptive cringe. I'm going to be sucking on a world of lemons with that. I'm going to be like, it's going to kill me. It's going to kill me. Are you going to cringe? I'm going to cringe so hard. I'm going to cringe so hard. I'm going to roast so much, and I'm like going to pick apart like my psychology during it. I'm going to give you like the inside track of like what I was thinking. 1 cringe equals 1 shot of desk vodka. Not even gonna lie, that could be a great idea. Like, if I cringe, I drink. That's great. That's actually a great idea. That's a great idea. If I cringe, I drink. Oh, that's wonderful. If I cringe, I drink. My dad says he'll skip work to watch. Yeah, let's go. If I cringe, I drink. No, boss, you're gonna be wasted. But on top of that, I'm also going to be doing a 1-year Membies Zatsu afterwards as well. So after the 1-year celebration, I'm going to be doing a Membies Zatsu and also playing Membies Fall Guys with everyone. And if I can manage to get Membies Zomboid up before then, I can see if I can maybe get Membies Zomboid up going. It'll either be Fall Guys or Zomboid, but I'm going to see what I can manage and I can jostle in like a short period of time. But we'll see. We're gonna do some Membies as well afterwards. We love Membies. Oh goodness. Not you encourage your father to skip. Well, listen, there's a certain age where you got to do your thing, you know. But it's gonna be really fun. I've never actually rewatched my debut. I've never actually rewatched my debut, which is wild. Really, really wild. As a 127-year-old Incubus, do you have any general advice for 126 and younger Netherlings? Yes. You know, let me circle that. Let me catch up on the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, and then I will circle to a little bit of Zanny advice. How's that? But, of course, Ryu, thank you for the rose, Ryu. Lovely to have you here. And, of course, thank you. Marmot on Toast. What's up, Marmot on Toast? No longer on a boat. Thank you for the black cat. And, of course, I saw the update. I saw the update on your text game. I saw the update on your little text game. I saw it. And, like, keep going. Keep going. I'm having... Keep going. Keep going. Do your thing. I'm having machinations, so keep going. It was a couple days ago. I saw you dropped a little thing on your Twitter, but keep going. I'm having machinations. You do your thing. And Karina, hi Zanny. Thank you for being the reason I stayed sane during my projects. Now I can finally rest with some vitamin Z. Since I'm sick, love ya. Thank you very, very much. Huge love to y'all too. Thank you very, very much, darling. Thank you. And I'm glad I kept you sane during your projects. Honestly, like people don't know how much people don't know how much how can I put it? People don't know how much having like some type of I guess like background noise support, something really like keeps you sane during like school projects or work or like day-to-day grind things. I remember when I was in university and I was like filling out my long dissertations, week after week after week. There was this is so cringe, and I've told him this, and I hate that we're like besties now. I can't believe I'm fucking saying this. So when I was in college, before I even did anything on the internet, I used to listen to Down the Rabbit Hole, and I used to listen to the episodes on repeat, the entire series on repeat over and over again, while I was working on my college projects and like write-ups and stuff like that. And I used to listen to that over and over, which for those of you who don't know is like 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻's series. And I didn't realize that like 5 years later, 6 years later, we would end up being like best friends. So yeah, no one fucking tell him. Like, I've told him that once when I was drinking. No one, everyone forget that right now, that I used to listen to my bestie's stuff. I like listen to his documentaries, okay? Don't, no one tell him that, okay? No one bring that up again. Isn't that crazy? I know it's crazy. I know that that's a thing. I know it's insane, right? But like, like it's a thing. It's so, like, I used to listen to it. That kept me sane during college, and now, like, you know, like, we don't really go a week without chatting now, and it's like, you know, it's your secret is safe with Owlet. Okay, first of all, bullshit. You'll either sniff or eat something. I know how owlets are. I know how owlets are. They will either sniff, lick, or eat something. There are 3 things that owlets fucking do. Four. Sniff, eat, lick, or twerk. There's nothing else that owlets do, okay? There is nothing else there. there. Oh goodness, but of course, Aya, thank you very much for the rose. Huge love to you. Kiwi, what's up? Good to see you again. Thank you for the rose. I see Vampire Club Netherbrand's Ice Cube. Thank you for the rose as well. Irene, thank you for the black cat. Thank you very much, Irene. And dear Chief Nev the Freak, thank you for the 2 months of membership. Do your bones sound like popping candy when you move? No, strangely, but I can crack my knuckles like it's no one's business. I don't know if you guys will be able to hear this, but there you go. But I can do that. I got like the Silas style crunch going on with my knuckles. That's loud. Yeah, no, that's loud. That's hella loud. I'm crunchy, baby. That hurt my brain. What's skelly? Bruh, that's not normal. No, it's totally normal. It's like totally normal. It's totally a thing. And Mika, thank you for the super. People on Netherbrand. I'm not people on Netherbrand. Listen. Hush you. Also, by the way, congratulations on picking up learning the Japanese. Okay, congrats. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very, very much for the super. Thank you very, very much. Did you know the British perfume brand called Penhaligon's? My favorite brand. I don't. I'll have to look that up. Heck yes, I'll have to look that up. But thank you very, very much, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. I will look that up for sure. Thank you. Let's go. Mwah. And Leo Rogin, thank you very, very much for the super, Leo. Thank you very, very much. Evening, Zanny. I once fell asleep, well, some from your coffee dates, and I know it's rude to fall asleep on someone, especially you, but you somehow lessened my bad insomnia. I don't know why I find your voice so soothing to listen to. Hey, Leo, thank you very much. And Leo, honestly, I really like it. It's totally a thing. A lot of people find it easy to fall asleep to my voice. I think it's like the pitch or something that it's at. It's magic though. It's one of my superpowers. It is. If you're down for it though, I totally recommend listening to like any of the ASMRs that I do as well, whether it's like the live streams or like the little recorded ones. Wait, I can't see if you have like a memby or not, but if you have a memby, then there's like a bunch of like little things as well. I'm going to be releasing more ASMR membys as well in the next like few days. I'm hopefully going to record on Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm recording one of the days. But you'll get some more if that's your thing. I know that I used to suffer from like really, really bad insomnia during college, and that's what got me into ASMR and got me they do have Netherbranded. Oh, wonderful. Then you've got like a little library going on. You've got like a little library of ASMRs going on in the membys, which is great. For the one we made, no, I wrote some of my own. I actually thought that All right, silly, embarrassed Zanny moment again. So I figured since a lot of you suffer from like insomnia or trouble sleeping, I would make a membies of tucking you into bed and like putting you to sleep for the night. So yeah. I thought that would be like a really sweet thing to do since you guys are, a lot of you struggle with that. I have a whole script written out of putting you to bed and getting you comfy and cozy. There's a lot of like sheet sounds and like tucking you in and all of that. So I thought that would be a sweet little thing to you know, put out there for you guys. That. Watch this turn into my new ritual. Yeah, I like. Oh goodness! And Hodu, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Hodu. Love to see you. Love to see you. Thank you very, very much. And Azquoth, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Good luck with the interview. Thank you very, very much, Azquoth. Huge love. Victory M, the certified Zanny hater, and member of the fellowship. Let's go. Let's go. Thank you for the gifted membership. And Roro. Thank you for the 5 gifted memberships, darling. Mwah, let's go. Thank you very, very much. And of course, Roro does really cool art. Huge love for that. It's hecking awesome. And yeah, no, Roro is one of the first people to draw me as well, which is really awesome. Huge love to that. And yeah, no, I want to do that. I've got my ASMR mic set up. I've got a bunch of the sound stuff set up that I want around. There's a couple of things that I also want. I need to pick up a book of matches if I can. There's like a little bit in there where I light some candles and all that, but like I'm thinking of cutting it. I don't know. You know how I am when I write. I also need to submit the stuff for my birthday voice pack soon as well, because I've been writing some of my birthday voice pack recently. And management like to see what I've written, and they're like they like to see my, because in case you guys don't know, I'm a bit of a writer. Where like I've got a lot of like nebulous stuff that I've sort of been like doing and preparing, and you guys know I like to have a strong hand in my voice packs. I really do, and heck yeah. And Cloud, thank you for the gifted membership, Cloud. Thank you very much for the gifted memby. Thank you. Also, your profile picture is fucking adorable. Is that a panda? That's a panda. I love pandas. I love pandas so much. I love them. Pandas are kind of the opposite of me, where like they were going to pandas are kind of the opposite of me, where like they're too lazy to reproduce, so their caretakers have to make them. That's like such a vibe. Oh goodness, such a vibe, such a vibe. Oh goodness. All right. And wait, don't tell what? Okay. Don't tell Roscoe about pandas. Okay, fine. Yeah, I will. But he's fine. He's fine. Don't worry about it. We don't worry about that. No. But Jules, thank you very much as well for the gifted membership. Thank you, Jules. Lovely to see you yet again. Cheers. And of course, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Their brand was 155 years ago. Expensive too. Ooh, that probably makes sense why I have not heard of it. I have cheap taste. Actually, no, I have expensive. Listen, what can I say? One thing I've inherited is expensive taste, but like a thrifty mindset. So like, if I could like you know, find a way to be like expensive, live expensive. I told you guys about the time I let myself into the Burberry store in London, didn't I? Where I like got the thing and I got them to give me a free tour and free tea and like try on some of the clothes. I told you guys that story, didn't I? When you take the charlatan background in Dungeons and Dragons and let yourself into the Burberry store. And of course, Nyagul, thank you very much for the gifted membership. You can say nah, you can say yeah. Also, you can say nah. Thank you very much for the dono in the super chats. The not the super chats, the Streamlabs. Thank you very much. Missing vitamin Z, but it's good you're getting your fill. And Gotcha, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Thank you very much. But yeah, no, when, for those who don't know the story, when I was in London a while back, I was there with one of my friends at the time. And what happened was we'd been walking around for a few hours. My feet were a little bit tired and I wanted somewhere to rest. And obviously I didn't want to stop in a cafe because they were all full. So the one place that was nearby was the Burberry store. So they had like a guy on the entrance letting people in and out and all of that. And, he was like, you know, not letting people in if they didn't like let people, you know, do whatever, if they didn't like match up. So my trick to getting in was to immediately pull out my phone and to like start acting like a fucking influencer and being like, oh my god, yes, this is great. Okay, front looks incredible. We're just heading in now, guys. Okay, everyone, we're just heading in now. Come on, take a look. Come on, here we go. This guy's just gonna get the door for us, right? And I like walk up holding my phone. It's not streaming. It's not doing anything. It's literally just, I'm just holding my phone. The guy lets us in, right? I go in. I'm like, okay, everyone, we're in the Burberry store. And I like put it away. And I'm like, and I immediately like put on the most like prissy entitled voice I can in the universe. I put on the most like entitled voice ever. I'm like, oh my goodness, look at these clothes. These are so good. Can I check the stitching? Oh my gosh, friend, go do that. Go check that. Hi, do you work here? Hi, can I like get a look around? Like, can we help you? And I'm like, hi, do you work here? Can we get a look around? Can we get a talk? Hi, yeah, wonderful. Long story short, influencer Zanny manages to convince the lady that works at the store to give him a full tour around the Burberry store, get him some tea, because apparently my father working in Hong Kong or some shit like that is like that. They show me, I say the most entitled shit that I made up, like on the spot, right? They take me to the baby section, the freaking baby section of Burberry, and I'm like looking at like toddler clothes in Burberry, right? So I look through and they're like, oh, these are so good. And I like go through and I'm like, oh my god. Okay, I have to admit, I did turn up I turned it up so that I'm pretty sure I sounded like freaking Ryan out of High School Musical. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so needed. This is so needed. You would not believe. The baby section of Burberry, influencers are getting younger and younger these days. This is why a baby section is needed. If I had a child, I could not dress him up in H&M. I could not dress him up in Primark. I'm sorry, my child would get Burberry, not Primani, okay? No, you are doing a wonderful job here, accounting for the needs of the fashion required young. Okay, it's incredible. You know, you've got so many fashion concerned mothers these days. This is what's needed. You know. So they get me to the whole store. They take me to like through all the designer sections. I try on the designer clothes, the designer coats, all of that. I have like fancy tea, and then we get to the end and they ask what I want to buy. Now I'm broke as shit at this point. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. This is a top tier designer clothing store. I'm like, I got like $30 on my card and like a mint in my pocket. Like that's what I got. So I turn around and I look at them. They let me rest. They let me sit in their chairs. They're like, so how much did you want to buy it? And I'm like, thank you for asking. Let me step outside, okay? Let me step outside. I will have Charles pull the car around to the front so we can actually put the bags straight in. I will be right back. Let me just go tell Charles. I'll be right back. We'll have the team select things that we need. And I literally like step out. I fucking bolt. I'm gone. I ditched them. I was like, let me just get the car put round to the front. Let me get the car put round to the front so I don't have to carry it back. And then I just booked it. I ghosted the Burberry staff and they were like, yeah, no. Let me get the car pulled round to the front so we can put the bags straight in. I'll call the Uber to have it put round. I'll have the car put round to the front. This is why you're a theatre major. Honestly, listen, I might not be rich, but I'm really good at pretending to be. You're like a Filipino who says we'll come back later once they find the product expensive, right? It's either that or I was going. It was either that or I was going to think, oh, maybe I can slip out of this with, you know, maybe I can slip out with something that's fancy. I can see why you mean warlock. Yes, yes, yes. The accent is an added factor. Okay, my accent is fine. My accent is good, right? But if you're going to convince Burberry staff as a guy to give you a whole tour, you need to be gay. You need it. You need that buff. You need the buff. You need to sound like Ryan from High School Musical. There's no way that they will turn around and believe you if you do that. This voice might be posh, but you need to sound like Ryan from 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, who was raised in like that in Chelsea, London. Okay, there is a buff there. There is a buff. Listen, for centuries it was a debuff. Okay, but now we're in the age of fashion where it's a buff. It needs to be used. It needs to be used. Okay. It's there. Oh boy. Listen, you need to fit the archetype, okay? You need to fit the archetype. You're not wrong. Listen, I'm not too proud to play a good character. You know, I'm not too proud. This Incubus can play up to whatever he needs. The rich gay English posh. Exactly. That's a great character. Normally aggressively bisexual Incubus. In the Burberry store when I want free things, gotta lock in. And of course, Spades, thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you, Spades. Hanini, my panini, thank you very much for the gifted membership as well. Riley, welcome to the Netherbrand. And of course, Victory M, certified Zanny hater. My Oshi is influencer Netherbrand. Well, heck. Well, heck. Don't Oshi that man. Don't Oshi that man. It was 5 years ago. He hasn't made an appearance since. I could not. If I ever become influencer Netherbrand again, burn me at the stake. Send me back to the underworld. I'm not. Can you imagine? I'd be like, hi everyone, welcome to. I'm influencer Netherbrand. Today I'm going to be drinking my Dasani water from my Voss water bottle. However, what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to be turning around and adding some rocks to it. Okay. Now what I've done is I've purified these rocks in moonlight so that I can put them in my water bottle and they can serve to give me all of the free radicals and moon energy that I need. Right. I've also added to my water bottle some liquefied ice alongside some decanted ice water. Also, I've got some water which I've recently defrosted from 2010, which was a good year for ice, and I've currently added it in there as well, you know? That's my bestie right there. Liquefied ice, yes. Help, not water talk, right? Right, liquefied ice. By the way, check out my sponsor. Today we're being sponsored by two people. First of all, Generics Health Supplement MLM, which would love for you to stop by. And the second sponsor, Fashion Nova, because we're just that trashy. Water talk Zaddy does not need to be a thing. Listen, okay, it's always Fashion Nova. Fashion Nova's always the other thing. It's always Fashion Nova on like the influencer things. Listen, if Fashion Nova can sponsor Bad Baby, they can sponsor me. Oh goodness, and of course, Icha, thank you very much for the gifted membership. Cheers to you, cheers to you. And Yutsunayao, the Club Netherbrand's music ambassador, let's go, and of course Rock, thank you for joining the Netherbranded yet again. Yet again, here we go. I've added the loop on sponsorship. What's wrong with them? The MLM thing, well, it's always just fake supplements. Fashion Nova's just funny because of the fact that like it's always appearing in like the influencers that like get into drama or start fights or stuff like that. It's always that. It's always the ones that like get in trouble for like pulling each other's hair or like starting fights at the mall or something with like other people where like Fashion Nova's like sponsored by Fashion Nova. It's like great. That's Fashion Nova, and I'm like, damn, they know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. At the mall? Yes, at the mall. Okay? Yes, at the mall. Sponsored by Honey too, bruh. Low-key hilarious that if our clients could survive a fight. I mean, yes. And voice of the city. Voice of the city. What's up, voice of the city? I'm trying to peacefully sleep, but your buttery voice, but you're so funny. It's hard to sleep. Love you, Zaddy. Why, thank you, voice of the city. I like to kind of aggressively swing between soothing and funny. I like to think of, you know, I was always taught if you can make someone laugh, they'll remember you. And I think I'm pretty damn memorable. I like to think so anyway. You gotta go with the buttery something or other voice, you know? I usually watch T channels to get what's going on between these fights. Yeah, no, it's those and I don't know. Fucking I don't know, Dream. I don't know. I've been out of the loop. Okay, so deadass, I've been out on the loop of like normal. I've been out of the loop in like normal mainstream people drama ever since the Gumball versus Dream thing. If you guys remember that, if you guys remember the Gumball versus Dream arc, which was like peak YouTube. That was there. And Nayu's missing reference sheet. Thank you for the gifted membership. Thank you very, very much. Because that's what the mask is. No, for those who don't know, the voice actor for Gumball got into beef with Dream, and like there was like a full-on videoed like yelling argument between the two, and like the voice actor for Gumball kind of low-key was like kind of spitting fire and venom at the same time, and I was like, dude, I don't know what's going on here. But and then people started like animating clips of like Gumball actually saying the stuff, and I was like, this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy. Why is this children's cartoon character spitting venom? Like, don't get me wrong, I don't approve of everything that was said in the slightest, but at the same time, when you realize that it's a children's cartoon character saying these things, you suddenly go, huh, you know? Yeah, it feels ethereal, otherworldly almost, you know? Like the edits took a lot of the sting out of it, you know? That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. Either way, though. Either way. I was like, bruh, this is a moment. That was an internet moment. Either way. And so Zanny, this is how I learned about how that memes start. It was a crazy time. It was a crazy time. Oh goodness. I'm not even. I don't know. I will say, it's been a wild year. It's been a very, very wild year, and I love that I've actually found a wonderful, beautiful little community like you lot, where you'll just let me rant about like random things and like ramble about stuff and being like, oh, this is a thing and this is another thing and mwah, by the way, and look at this other thing and this is this thing and here's my terrible take on another thing and like, oh, here's me, like, I don't even know, and like and being insanely supportive of me going, oh hey, by the way, I'm going to go like do 11 streams now and scream about fighting someone at like 3 a.m. Love that, you know. Also the dark overlords can't stop me, but they also kind of love me, but they also kind of hate me, and then I threaten the board of directors, and then it was do you guys remember that like thing I said ages back? And do you guys remember that thing I said ages back where I said he better hide when I get to Japan or I'm gonna jump the desk and get him? Like, he better run when I get to Japan or I'm gonna jump the desk and get him. The one place I'm not gonna search for his bitch ass is the unemployment office. Like that was like the senior management. I was yelling about senior management then. I was like, I'm gonna fucking get him. I'm gonna get him. Where did you say that? Yeah, no, I was like threatening. I was ready to go. And Antoinette, ex-Super Hell resident, thank you very, very much for the gifted membership. Thank you. Oh, goodness. No. Oh, like, Don't get me wrong. But, you know, I gotta be protective of my netherlings. I gotta be protective. Sometimes sometimes business people don't make smart decisions. Okay? Right? So I gotta like hop on the thing, you know? I think you're the only corpo person to ever get away with saying that. I mean, what can they do? What can they do? What can they do? I'm Zander, you know? You're my netherlings. Please don't get fired, but they can't. In the nicest way, netherlings. Like I can't say why, but like, we're safe. Don't you worry. Like I can. We're safe. Don't. Like I can't. You know. Like there's a. Zanny's played the game very carefully. Zanny's done the right thing. Zanny's good at like the behind the scenes thing. He's done the thing, right? Listen. I'm the scheming incubus for a reason, okay? Like it works. Don't I always tell you to trust me? Don't I always tell you to trust me, right? Don't I always tell you to trust me? And don't I always turn around and end up being right? Okay? Don't I tell you guys that they already had me train a manager. Let's they already had me. I've said it now. They had me train a manager at one point. Like I'm good. They had me train a manager at one point. Like I've kicked in. Like you scare me. Gotta keep in between, you know. Like I'm here, and hey, you, what's up again? Hey, you, Danny, miss you. Still sick. Stream cold wrists. Okay, you have to. Oh, actually. Oh, that's an yes, cover. That's now. I'm working on a cover. I'm not going to say what, but it started. The wheels have begun turning. There you go. There you go. I said I'd give you guys something like that occasionally, so I am, you know. Louder. And Realm, have you heard of the term linguistic accommodation, also known as mirroring? It's fascinating. Anyway, my parents were making fun of me the other day for suddenly sounding posh. Oh, that's really interesting, though. I've heard of it. I have actually heard of it. I studied it for a little bit. It's actually built in for, like, a variety of things. It's a survival mechanism. So I've heard of the term linguistic accommodation. It's a couple of things. So it's usually pinned down to one of two reasons. Either it's a inbuilt impulse in the brain to aid in survival by turning around and allowing you to blend with the environment that you find yourself around the most, thus allowing you to fit in. It's something brought back from not prehistoric, but yeah, kind of prehistoric. I should say evolutionary times when apes were advised to fit in with the mass so as not to be shunned because it would increase survival chances. And also when it comes to either people attempting to mirror those they're attracted to, it's actually a mating technique as well, where under the right circumstances, people will try and mirror those who they want to partner with in an attempt to seem more appealing as a mate. So yeah. I've heard of that just a little bit. I don't know science. There you go. I don't know science. What are you talking about? It's a mating technique. Yeah, it depends on the circumstance. So it's either survival or mating. But when you actually look at things on a really zoomed out lens, it could be both, because obviously survival and kind of mating can fall under the same umbrella then. But yeah, no, it's a survival technique to help fit in with the masses, because of the fact that back in like times where humans were slightly more, you know, apish, if you didn't fit in with those of sort of the tribe you were attempting to assimilate with, it was really easy to get shunned and thus lose your possibility of socially like ingratiating yourself. And that would mean that you wouldn't get the food, you wouldn't get like the water, you wouldn't get, that. So yeah. That's the thing. It's a brain thing. I'll expand on what Zanny said later on Twitter, but he's right. I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm always right. I know. I'm glorious. I'm glorious. I have a brain for science, a face for modeling, and 4 arms to choke you. Oh, goodness. I don't know if you've talked about this topic before, but I know Sis and I were talking about this yesterday, but I don't remember where I learned that it's a survival technique. I don't know if I've spoken about it before. I usually just tend to flow. Then again, I can't remember what happened 8 minutes ago, to be completely honest, Yeah, like I tend to just sort of flow. I flow, I forgot everything you said already. Yeah, brain rot. Brain gives brain rot. something skibbity. You're so real for that. I know. I'm very real for that. Oh, actually, okay. I'm gonna do the schedule thing now. Don't worry, we're gonna go back to me yapping in but a moment. But I have a schedule. It's not confirmed yet, 1,000,000%. I don't think it is anyway. And Mealin, thank you very much for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, Mealin, thank you. Darling, thank you. Wait, what is this? Mealin, Zanny, I won a pretty nice cash prize, and I promised that if I won, I'd share it with you, darling. Thank you. So here, sorry to cut in, but I just had to share this excitement for you. You can cut in anytime, don't you worry. Thank you for the 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Thank you. That's very sweet of you. Congratulations on winning the cash prize, first of all. Congratulations on that. You've done amazing. Make sure to treat yourself. Though. Make sure to treat yourself, and if you were to and if you it's only merged 6 days. So like if you were like just be sure to maybe if you want to like hold on to that for maybe like 6 days or something, that might be smart if you were interested in treating yourself in like, if you wanted to like hold off for like 6 days, if you wanted to like hold off. So thank you for the 20 gifted memberships, Mealin. Thank you for the 20 gifted memberships, Mealin. Thank you very, very much as well. Darling, mwah, thank you. Mwah. Thank you very, very much. But also, like, just in case, make sure to hold on for something for 6 days time. Make sure to hold on for something for 6-7 days time. Okay, like, Listen. I'm trying to give you guys the heads up. Otherwise, I'll have to. There's an anniversary, and there's an anniversary coming up, and you know what FSP absolutely love more than commodifying their assets, and more than the board of directors love Japanese idol VTuber ladies. Merchandise, There's will there be a something in my throat. Goodness gracious. Something in my throat. Goodness. I suppose all of that love that you guys have thrown at me caught in my throat because I was swallowing it so deeply. Come on, chat. Come. You guys know you good there. Yeah, no, just hitting my throat go era. What can I say? That era never stopped. I don't know. What's the equivalent of a throat goat but with your tongue? Like, what would it be? What would that be? Like, what would the equivalent of that be? Aggressively changes subject. What rhymes with tongue, right? Tongue. What rhymes with tongue? You know, we heard nothing. Chat stream got cut off for a minute. Exactly. Tongue hung. Yes. Yes. Yeah, there you go. So yeah, totally unrelated things of me just saying magic words, right? And I love my Netherlings, by the way. And once again, Milan, thank you very, very much for the 20 of the members. There you go. But schedule time. Now, I have to say my schedule hasn't been approved by management yet. My schedule has not been approved by management in the slightest. They've not given me the thumbs up to show this. I'm not going to get in trouble, but because usually they turn around and say yes and everything's fine. Now again, some of you, but there might be changes. There might be changes before I can post it. That's like the little rule. That's the little rule. There might be changes before I can post it. So that's all I can say. But very importantly, okay, there's some art from a very cool Netherling. Okay, if you're in chat Netherling, when I show this, you know who you are. Teehee. Boom. Here we go. First of all, the schedule art. Look at that. I'm sleeping with a Netherling. I'm sleeping with a Netherling. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And of course, beautiful, right there I am cuddling a Netherling. I'll be reposting with a link to the artist on my Twitter as soon as it's there. Wait, what? Yeah, Rain, there it is. There's Rain Ghost. Okay, thank you for the amazing art for the schedule this week. Help. They're screaming. We got them. Oh goodness. So yeah, there's me cuddling with the Netherling plushie, and you can see the little Netherlings by the sheets, like pulling the sheets up over me and the big Netherling plushie. It's so cute. It's so cute and sleepy. It's absolutely wonderful. And 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻, thank you very, very much for the 1 month. Thank you very much, 𝓂𝓸. Huge love. A month already with the adorable Incubus. Well, a month already with the adorable with the adorable Netherbranded. This new adorable Netherbranded. But yeah, no, it's lovely. I saw this and like I immediately bookmarked it. So I'm gonna tell you guys a little spoiler. Okay. A thing I do is I actually like bookmark schedule art when I see it. I don't always comment on it like straight away, but I'll bookmark it and be like, that's really good for a schedule. I'll use it later on because I don't want to forget this. I actually have an entire tab, an entire like bookmark thing on Twitter just for like those. And if you haven't had your art used for a schedule, but I've liked it or I've like observed it, and like there's a good chance it might be in my bookmarks for if I ever like need some last minute art for a schedule, because like I'm always like trying to create like a little stockpile of like really cool Netherling stuff to use at any given time, because you know I like it. Also, you might be the background on my phone as well. Actually, who's the background on my phone right now? Who's the background on my phone right now? Which artist is the background on my phone right now? Let me check. Let me check which artist is the background on my phone right now. Let me see. It is... So I've got a revolving background of Netherling artists on my phone. Let me see. We've got some 𝓂𝓻 on there. We've got a little bit of Roro. We have some... we got some Leah, we have some Vaughn, we got some yeah, no, there's like a whole revolving door of like Netherling art on the back of my on my phone, because I like to be reminded of you guys, you know. Goodness. But yeah, no, huge love to the Netherling artists, and of course it's really appreciated. You make our fan art your wallpaper? Yes. Yes, so I even still have the first ever piece of okay, Zanny embarrassing moment now. So wait. If I'm confessing this, I'm going under the table while I do it. There. Alright. So like the first ever piece of like Zanny fan art, the first ever piece ever by 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 is still my screensaver on my computer. It's still my screensaver. The first ever piece of Zanny fan art is still my screensaver. And I'm not ever gonna change that. The first ever like little piece, the one that I used for my monetization stream, I think. Like it's still it's still the background. It's still there, and I'm not going to change it. I still use it as the background for my laptop, and I don't want to change it because like it feels like that's kind of like, you know, that's the thing that reminds me of like the start, you know. So like, you know, that's that. And also the Netherling sign with all the signatures on it, and also the congratulations board that you guys made for the 3D. And also I regularly go through the little 3D tab and have the edits that you guys made saved, and I look at those, and yeah, that's what we're doing. I keep all of your stuff that you guys do, the fan boards, the little congratulations things, and I haven't seen any of the stuff you guys are planning for the birthday thing because I blocked you. I perceived something that you guys were planning for my birthday. Like, it wasn't a huge like thing. It was just someone being like, yo, is this a thing? And I was like, yo, I'm gonna hide from this. I'm gonna ignore you. I'm gonna mute you. I'm away from you. I saw someone say a birthday thing, and I was like, I don't want to upset my Netherlings by seeing something early. So I muted it because I wanted to hide from it. I was like, I'm blocking you. Goodbye. You're going with the antis. You're going with the Incubus antis. That's where you belong. That's where you belong. You go with them. You go with them. You sit with the antis now. You sit with you get to go sit with the weird losers that say that I'm doing bad things. You have to go sit with the weird losers. Oh goodness. Yeah. There we go. Not the antis. You're getting even adorable each. Yes, that is my trick. The block button is there. The block button's there, right? Oh goodness. They really say that. Okay, no, it's cool. It's cool. Sitting with the weirdos for a good cause. Not even gonna lie though. The Netherlings are very, very sweet, and you guys have been very, very cool. If you've got Andy's, people are weird. Well, you know, I can appreciate that I'm not for everyone's taste. You know, I don't always understand, but there's no use in me like trying to understand why people do or don't dislike one thing or another. I'd rather just make my Netherlings happy. You know, as far as I'm concerned, it's the Netherlings, and then everyone outside comes second, third, or a very, very distant fourth. You know, it's Netherlings first, and then everyone else, if they're not a Netherling, can be like they can wait in line. They can wait in line, okay? And I mean that in like all degrees. If you're not a Netherling, you can go sit somewhere else. Like, it's Netherlings come first. You guys get the fast pass at Disneyland, all right? You guys get the fast pass at Inculand. You guys get the fast pass. You get the little seats in the shade. You get the restaurant booked out for you. You get Mickey to come take a picture with you. Except not Mickey, I guess. You get Steamboat Willie. You get Steamboat Willie to come take a pic with you. You get to be... You get that. And of course, Cardamom Aloof, I missed it earlier, but thank you very, very much for this. Works out because I have artwork of you as my wallpaper. What beautiful wallpaper you have. Yeah. Basically, you can't sit with us. Yeah. Some people want to hear Zanny speaks facts, what matters is the community and how sweet and loving you are. Facts, you know. You know, I've seen it before where like Netherlings will immediately like band together as well as soon as there's like anything. And I've seen how much you have each other's backs, and I can't help but be proud of that. You guys are really, really like, you guys aren't just a bunch of people watching the same streamer. You are a community, and that is something I'm incredibly proud of. And Honey, welcome to the Netherbranded. Honey, I'm home. Get on in here, you know? But yeah, no, they hate that you're so real. I mean, it's because I don't always keep up. I don't know what the reason is. Sometimes it's like the illusion of things. Sometimes it's like I'm very direct with things. I'm a little bit down the line. I'm a little bit of a thing, you know, but fuck it. It is what it is, you know. But either way, you guys have always banded together, and I've always really loved that for the Netherlings. I think that you're an incredible community. You know, 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻 thinks the same. Everyone that I've run into is like the fuck did you feed the Netherlings to make them this, like this? And I'm like, I don't know. Love and affection. It was freaking Nick Nocturne was the last one who I spoke to. He was like, what did you feed them to make them like this? And I'm like, it just happens. I just give them lots of love and affection, and then they turn into these big, strong little things. It's like you just feed them up. You just give them some food, you know? A few bumps here and there, but we hope to retain the vibe of the whole community. Exactly. Well, you have. That's the thing. That's the thing. There's always going to be bumps in the road. There's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be things that don't always go to plan. But the difference is being able to adapt and being able to still stay what you are at the core. And I think you've done that flawlessly. I think that you are incredible. You've been here for as long as you have now, and I'm proud of you, you know? A Netherling is a Netherling, and I'm insanely proud of you, you know? Nick Nocturne cardboard standee staring at me. Nick messaged me while I was drunk and I never messaged back. Oh my goodness. After the lesbians gave me liquor, I forgot to message Nick back. I need to tell him I'm alive. Wait, I need to tell Nick I'm alive. I need to message him and let him know that I'm not dead. Wait, I need to do that. Wait, I need to do that. Wait a minute. I need to tell Nick I'm alive. I need to do that after the lesbians gave me liquor. The lesbian, yes, the amalgamous thing called the lesbians. You ghosted. No, he messaged me when I'd been drinking, and I was like, oh, sorry, Nick. I very drink. Text you back when wake up is alive, and I was like, wait, lesbians gave. Okay. I was walking home. I passed by a bar. There are a bunch of like the like lesbians in their like 40s stood around outside who were like northern, and they heard me talking on the phone, and they started talking to me, and they liked my freaking accent, and it was like, and they were like, let us buy you a drink. You've got a nice voice, or like it was like a voice or like tool or something like that. And I was like, yeah, sure. And then they kept buying these elderly lesbians started buying me like drinks. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to turn down free drinks from, like, elderly lesbians. And then they just like, oh, yeah, like, here, have the liquor. And I'm like, and they were like, oh, yeah, this is a gay bar. And I'm like, oh, I thought so. You know, I took that from the big rainbow sign. Like, yes, this is lesbian bar. But we like voice, and we stood outside, so have drinks. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I literally just like spent 45 minutes there at stood outside lesbian bar being fed liquor, and then I left. And that was it. I was like, okay, thank you for the experience, goodbye. That was like the little arc. That was just the little arc. I got adopted off the street by a handful of like random lesbians and then left. Oh goodness. Yes, that's the way it works. When is it my turn? God, I see what you do for other people. Yeah, no. How does it feel to be God's favorite? I was just walking. You became their son boy. It was funny. I was like, okay, this is why I don't go outside. I have too many random encounters. But the schedule for the week, with the yapping and yammering and doing the thing, right? We'll do it. Here we go. Okay, the schedule for the week, which is liable to change, but also like it's probably not because management never tell me no. Management never tell me no. We've got a kind of packed schedule, but also I've got a few things. So I'll message him after the stream, don't you worry. We have the coffee date right now, which is wonderful. We always have a lovely time on the coffee date. And this evening we have one of my a game which is like one of the most beautiful games. I've heard wonderful things about it, which is What Remains of Edith Finch, which is incredible. We love that. We adore that. It is great. It's good. It's very, very good. What Remains of Edith Finch is a classic. So we will be playing that tonight. Which is very cool. On Tuesday, this is going to be on the later stream slots, so the 5 p.m. GMT, because in the morning, I will be appearing on Ryzar's stream, at 9 p.m. JST, I'll be making an appearance on Ryzar's stream, and we will be doing the Final Fantasy XIV marriage quest together, which should be good. I'll be making a little appearance over there, and that should be really nice. I'm very excited for it, and hopefully, you know, it'll be good. I've been practicing, and I've been training, and I've been doing the thing. So it should be cool. And if you want to stop by my little stream afterwards to congratulate us on our marriage, that would be really nice, you know. It's cool. I'm getting back into Final Fantasy XIV. I got an out. Don't tell Ryzar, but I went to the little oh, that's Wednesday. I put Tuesday twice. That's on Wednesday, Lamau. I'll change that before I post the actual thing. But Sky Children the White Light is on Wednesday. I just put Monday, Tuesday. Pfft, oh well. But yeah, no, you get what I mean. That's Wednesday. On Wednesday, we have Sky Children of the Light afterwards as well. So on Thursday we have 𝓂𝓾𝓻 Wanko, which is going to be an hour earlier than our usual stream slot, but it should be good. It should be good. It's a little game about being a doggo. You get to be a doggo, a paparino. You get to make a mess, and it's just about breaking stuff in a house, and it's a really cute game. Then that night, at the same time as usual, so the regular sort of 5 p.m. stream, we will be doing Project Zomboid. So I will be going back into the FSP server and picking up my story with my little survivor in the little base that we've built, and leaving it kind of open. So I'm going to be having a time there. I'll see if anyone ends up stopping by. I'll probably just put in one of the servers that I'm going to be playing Zomboid there. Maybe someone will stop by and join up with me, maybe not. Either way, we got plans. I kind of figured that it would be nice to continue the story after last time and continue the little solo adventure after the ending that we had, because, you know, it was kind of very cinematic, the ending we got. It was very cinematic. It was very, very cinematic. And what can I say? I'm a fan of the cinema. I'm a fan of the cinematography of it all, which is absolutely lovely, you know, and I'd like to maybe consider making the place into a slightly better base. And if I can, it would be nice to make some prep as well for when I invite people from outside the company maybe to come swing by the server, which would be lovely. Then on Friday, we have the Bridge Curse. So the very first Bridge Curse game, we've already played through the second Bridge Curse game, but we're taking it back to the first. So the first Bridge Curse game was absolutely wonderful. Or the second, I should say, was absolutely wonderful. So we're taking a step back and seeing where it goes. And it's another self-contained story. So I do hope you'll join me. It's a little bit spooky, a little bit scary, but it should be good. And Storm Sky, thank you for the sub. Let's go. Good morning, Zanny. As of yesterday, I was promoted at work to lead forklift operator. So now I have more money to spoil my favorite streamers. Well, be sure to treat yourself as well. Treat yourself as well too, Storm Sky. But thank you very, very much, darling. Mwah. There you go. There you go. But after the Bridge Curse, we'll be relaxing with some Tiny Glade. We'll be relaxing with some Tiny Glade, which is just a game about being cute. It's going to be kind of a cozy Zatsu. So it's going to be cozy, quiet, and it's just going to be us playing and building a quiet little castle in a little town. So it's really nice. It's really cozy. And yeah, no, it's lovely. I don't know whether or not I have like a free code for it. I might. Also, like, I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. I'm gonna tell you guys a little secret. Do you guys know Sword of the Necromancer? Do you guys know Sword of the Necromancer? The game. Do you guys know that? It was like a game about the lesbians with the sword. So like, okay, so it was a game that came out several years ago, and it's about essentially like a pair of lesbians. One lesbian dies, and the other one commits necromancy to bring the other one back, and it's like a little roguelike. The sequel came out recently, and the sequel to the game came out recently. Doomed Yuri is probably the best way to put it. But the individuals who, when the first game came out, I was part of the promotional team for that game. And now the second has come out, and some old acquaintances at that sort of place have offered me a free code to hop straight on the sequel and do some stuff there. So I'm going to check with FSP whether or not it would be okay for me to do that as Zander for them. And yes, long story short, I'm going to see whether or not I can get a little bit of that on there. I'm going to see if we can arrange that for next week. So yeah, it's something that I have a bit of history with. I have a bit of history with the Sword of the Necromancer team. Well, should I say the promotional side of things. And the second game just came out, so I'm gonna ask whether or not, you know, I can flex some of my worldly travels, you know. The Zander Lore goes hard. I don't do anything. People find me. People find me. They find me. I sit in the corner and then they just turn up and go, "Hey, my girlfriend and I really like your energy." That's about it. But Saturday's going to be a bit of a lighter day. So there's only going to be the Netherbranded ASMR stream on Saturday. So that's for a couple of reasons. So there's only going to be the sort of 2-hour Netherbranded ASMR stream on Saturday because unfortunately, well, it's not unfortunately. So on Saturday, I have a doctor's appointment just to have my arrhythmia checked. I have to do that like once every year or so. So on Saturday, I'm not going to be there in the afternoon, and it's going to take like a pretty decent chunk of the day out for me. So I'm going to get my heart checked on the Saturday. It should be fine, but it always is fine. It's literally one of those things where I turn up, I sit there for an hour, then they go, everything's fine, and I go home. But, you know, I got to travel there to go there, and then I got to travel there to go back. And, you know, I'm always fine. So, of course, we'll be doing... Of course, I take care of myself. The whole reason I go to the gym is for this, you know? But yeah, no, I got a little doctor's appointment on Saturday. So I will be swinging by and just making sure that everything's all good. It will be all good, of course. But we'll just be doing the Netherbranded ASMR and having a sweet little time. So that should be all good. And then on Sunday, I'm actually going to make this, we're going to do Baldur's Gate 3 again. It's Baldur's Gate 3 again. It's a game that I really love. I know you guys really love it. I said that I'd do it every other week. And also starting next week, I'm going to hop back on The Walking Dead and finish up The Walking Dead. So we're going to be alternating Baldur's Gate 3 and The Walking Dead from this point on. And sort of just finishing it up. I'm going to see if anyone wants to hop on Baldur's Gate 3 with me again. I'm going to see if maybe Nix wants to swing by or something like that, or like anyone who likes the game. Maybe like, I don't know, Roscoe's asleep at that time, but we'll see. We'll see. Either way, it's going to be a thing. We're getting back to business, as it were. So you guys know I love Baldur's Gate 3. I nerd out about it. We're actually just finishing Chapter 1 and moving into the Shadow-Cursed Lands now. So we're probably about over a third of the way done with the game already. The Shadow-Cursed Lands also is like one of the shorter chapters if you do it right. So we can kind of speedrun. You know? Also, I'm not 1,000,000% sure that we didn't see Astarion's peanuts on the last VOD, but I didn't get bonked for it. So all that matters is that it matters. I will say that's censorship. If that was censorship, it didn't do it. It was a trippy one, you know. We definitely saw outline during the scene. So, okay. So, like, I know there's, like, a censored mode where, like, it doesn't show, like, the junk, but all it does is add tactical shadows. It was just it was a tactical shadow. They just add tactical shadow. The outline is still there. The outline is still very much there. Like, we got lightsaber. Okay, first of all, it's not fucking... Okay, listen. We're not on freaking Lezin or whatever, Ledzin, where everything's a fucking lightsaber or covered in those fuck off white bars, okay? Listen, it's not that, okay? We're on the wrong fucking site for that. Noah. We're not on the Red Dog site, okay? We're not dealing with the fucking lightsaber pee-pee. Please, I actually love the lightsaber. You're broken if you love the lightsabers. Not even gonna lie. The lightsaber's terrible. The lightsaber censorship is terrible. It's the worst one. It's actually garbage. All of the other versions are better than the lightsaber one. The lightsaber one is actually garbage, right? That's the hill I'll fucking die on. That's okay. Black lines for the win. Black lines for the win, for real. It's the worst one. So yeah, no, that's the schedule for the week. There you go. There you go. That's lightsaber like oh goodness. I agree. Black lines mentioned. Black lines mentioned. Like uncensored for the way. Well, of course. But it's like comparing filet mignon to like Burger King, you know? Like it's like comparing filet mignon to Burger King. I would like all of my Burger King to be filet mignon, but at the same time, we all know that that's not the market that's going for it. You know, it's difficult to get filet mignon, especially. I want some A1 Wagyu in my burger, but if I can't do that, then I'll settle on like, you know, Burger King in a pinch. You know, I can't have every meal be A1 Wagyu. Right? There are only so many cows that can be massaged. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. I never asked what's filet mignon. It's a specific cut of the fish. So it's actually steak, but it's a specific cut of steak. There's essentially like a like bit of the cow that is considered the best cut. And it's kind of the most expensive cut because it kind of provides the least. And it's marbled with fat, essentially, to add to the flavor. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. But at the same time, you know, like the I can tell the difference. Okay, I can tell the difference between like regular steak and filet mignon, but I struggle to tell the difference between regular steak and like Wagyu. It's expensive. It's arbitrarily expensive. Yeah, Gordon Ramsay loves that shit. Gordon Ramsay loves that shit. He loves that stuff. He's like, oh, you know, and you see people like tweet about it on Twitter, and I'm like Gord and Ramsay with my filling mignon. Like hell yeah, hell yeah. What's going on in Despicable Me these days? I just see beef and go yum yum. Yeah, no, I'm not a picky eater. I never have been. I'll devour whatever's in front of me. Honestly, I don't think anything has been. I don't think I've ever been a picky eater. The only thing I'm like not down for is baked tomatoes, but that's it. Like I'm down for everything else. I'll eat everything. I'll eat your fish candy in Japan. I'll eat your weird like candy that tastes like fish in Japan. I'll eat your the weird like gummies that taste like fish that were in Japan. I'll eat all the weird stuff. Give me all the food that like isn't there. You've seen I don't hesitate when it comes to the food. I think it was like the weird octopus that I didn't eat. I think it was the weird octopus that I didn't eat while I was in Japan. That's the one. Have you had beef Wellington? It's expensive as fuck in most places. Like, I've never had beef Wellington because it's expensive. Like beef Wellington's really expensive in most places. I wanted to have it, but like every time it's like $60, $70 on like a lot of menus. And every time I look at that, I'm like, it can't be worth it. It can't be worth it. It's freaking beef wrapped in pastry with mushroom around it. Like I'd cook it myself, right? But like, it's expensive. For those who don't know what beef Wellington is, it's essentially like filet mignon steak, which is then cut, surrounded in like a crushed up brine almost of mushrooms, with some spinach and a series of spices, then wrapped in pastry, egg washed, and then put in the oven at a high temperature to cook the beef and also the like pastry on the outside in one, then sliced and served. That's probably the best way to describe it. And like, yeah, no, I'm not paying a whole $70 for something containing pastry and mushroom. Yeah, exactly. Like, my broke ass isn't going to do that, you know? Permission to draw you as the Miku from Confessions of a Rotten Girl MV. I'd love to draw it. Fuck yeah, go do your thing, buddy Princess Astamone. And of course, thank you for the super. Hell yeah, do your thing. Draw me as anything. I'm always down to be drawn. Draw me like one of your French girls. Draw me like one of your French girls. I'll... anything. anything. I'd like to try it at least once. I'd like to try it at least once. But I'm not turning around and like, I'm like, I'm not doing that. I'm not, I like doing the thing. I like doing the thing. I don't eat red meat, but that sounds really good. It sounds really good, and I'd like to try it one day. But like, at the same time, I can't look at something that I feel like is overpriced and convince myself, unless FSP are paying for it. If FSP have... Shout out that time that FSP took me out to dinner when I arrived in Japan, and they said that I could order whatever I wanted because it was on the company, and I proceeded to order 5 beers and 2 bottles of sake and just drink them all back to back, and then proceed to go back to my hotel room and do a Zatsu stream. Shout out the time FSP did that. They didn't know what they were dealing with there. What? They did. Yeah, no, it was like the group dinner they took us to. They were like, oh yeah, make sure to order whatever you want, Zanny. And I was like, yep, sure. I got this. Don't you worry, bitch. I got this. So I was like, 2 beers, beer, bottle of sake, another bottle of sake. Let me get some shots of sake going on here. Sake bomb. Let's go. Boom, 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 boom. FSP, get whatever you want. Me, yes. That was like months and months and months. It was like one of the first times they took me to Japan, and I was like, You don't have to tell me. Yeah. Well, yeah. Listen. Listen, I gotta take a slice out of their merch share. Listen, I gotta take a slice out of their merch share, okay? I'm karmically realigning the cosmos, That's the what can I say? Sometimes you gotta karmically realign the cosmos in order to make sure that everything works out, Get whatever you want, Zanny, unlimited alcohol. What Japanese cuisine do you like or love? Oh, 𝓱𝓸𝓾𝓻, that's a lovely question. Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I'm gonna say yakiniku is always good. I like ramen. Ramen is nice, but it depends where I get it from. I don't like the ramen which I don't know. It's got to be like nice quality ramen. From there, any type of any type of bun or type of dumpling always goes down well with me. I think that I love the way that Japanese cuisine cooks with not cooks, I should say. Well, yeah, cooks. I love the way that Japanese cuisine handles fish. Because they always handle, in my experience, whenever Japanese fish is used, or whenever fish is used in Japanese food or cooking, it's always handled really gently, and it's always seasoned really gently and really nicely. So every time I've eaten while I've been in Japan, it's been really good. And every time I've had salmon or some type of fish, it's always been really, really well seasoned. It's always been really it doesn't insist on itself, as it were, to make the artistic statement. When it comes to fish, it doesn't insist upon itself when used in a dish, any type of that. I branching away from Japan slightly, branching out from Japan, it insists upon itself. Yeah. Branching out from Japan though, and just sort of widening my scope somewhat. I am a fan of I am a fan of a good bibimbap. I'm a fan of that. What can I say? I used to have a Thai friend whose mother used to make it all the time. And that's good. Any sort of good chili paste as well just absolutely makes a dish. Yeah, that's me widening my scope somewhat. What else was there? I mean, yeah, that's the thing. Good thing I'm nomming a burger. I love a good burger as well. Oh, you should try a kare. A Filipino curry that uses peanut butter. I'm a whore for peanut butter. I'm literally such a whore for peanut butter. Any type of peanut butter, I will throw my, like, honestly, like, peanut butter is like great. I have a jar. Wait, where's my jar of peanut butter? I have one right next to me. Where's my jar of peanut butter? Where is it? Where's my jar of peanut butter? There's one, like, oh, it's just out of arm's reach. It's just next to the sink. I have, like, peanut butter near me at all times. I love peanut butter. I'm going to buy more as soon as this stream is over. I love peanut butter. It's so good, okay? And I know the fucking... Okay, I know the health and fitness gurus online who are, by the way, fucking scammers will be like, peanut butter, they tell you to eat that to bulk up, but they're lying. It contains too much fat. They can shut up. They can hush themselves. They can quiet down, okay? Okay, you see, you're up here, fitness gurus. You need to be down here, preferably 6 feet lower than ground level, okay? Fitness gurus, fuck right off, okay? Peanut butter is great. It contains healthy fats. It contains the right amount of saturated fats that you need, okay? They peddle the bullshit that saturated fats are actually, like, bad. They're not, okay? You need them, okay? They turn around and say, oh, it's heavy on the it's heavy on, like, the calories. Of course it needs to be heavy on the calories if you're doing like muscle or energy work, okay? Like, calories are bullshit anyway to begin with, okay? Calories are fucking bullshit to begin with. It's literally thermodynamics when push comes to shove. Macros can be fucking bullshit if you're not paying attention to them, all right? It's there. It's there, okay? It's literally like a combination of thermodynamics as well as calories, as well as, like, not calories, but like energy into energy out and expenditure, as well as your body needing, like, different things for stuff. And they love to turn around and be like, oh, this thing contains the this and this and this. Oh, eat this much fit. Shut the fuck up. Who? No, okay? No, don't hit that. Who says peanut butter is a good source of... Who says that peanut butter is good source of food? Speaking as someone part of the health industry. Like, it's when people go like, oh, it's bad or something like that. It's moderation. People don't understand that, like, I swear down, so many fitness influencers are like, oh, like freaking whatever, all right? The peanut butter is good. I like peanut butter. In moderation, everything in moderation, but it's not the devil, okay? It's not the devil. People pick, like, I'm the devil. I know what the devil is. That's not the devil, okay? Peanut butter is freaking saintly. It's good. It's good. Just don't get trash peanut butter. Just don't get, like, trash cheap ones with a load of palm oil in. And yeah, crunchy or smooth peanut butter? Nah, think of it super crunchy. Crunchy for toast and everyday eating. Smooth for smoothies. Smooth for smoothies. I hope you can try 𝓂𝓚 in the future. I hope I can. I want to try as much food as possible. I realize that I need to, like, widen my palate. I don't think I've had enough sort of, like, food from like, you know, overseas. I'm good with, like, European food. I've eaten a ton of European food. I've been very eclectic when it comes to what I've eaten in Europe, whether it's, you know, whether it's like pierogis or kielbasa or, you know, any of that from Europe, whether I'm having like a traditional pizza from Italy or gelato, or like stopping by for like traditional coffee or biscotti or something like that when it's like Rome, or even just like a little bit of like classic like French stuff. But I've not gone too far. Like I've not investigated too far to the east. I've not investigated the Asian continent fully yet. And I must, as a British person, I must see what lands there are to stake claim to. I must see what food there is for me to take the spices and run it back to my country. I must see what spices there are to claim for the empire. Oh, goodness. My spice palette is running low. Where might I obtain more spices from over yonder? Might I see the Asian continent somewhere? And honeybees. Mom, do you feel good, baby Zander covered in... Do you feel good, baby Zander covered in peanut butter? Oh, that's good. That's funny. Oh my goodness. Pearl, thank you for the 9 months. Hi, Zanny. I want to ask, with Chinese New Year around the corner, if you've been able to eat mandarin oranges. I have. I've eaten mandarin oranges. They're good. I like oranges. I love them. I love them. Have you seen that vine? Yeah, I've seen that vine. I like mandarin oranges. Yes. Also, Chinese New Year. Fuck yeah. I know it's right around the corner. I'll be sure to wish everyone a happy Chinese New Year when the time comes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. One of my favorite things when I lived in London was I actually used to go to Chinatown every Chinese New Year that I lived there, because it is by absolutely all means incubusin. Chinese New Year in London was always incubusin. It was great. It was great. All of the stores would like move their food to the outside. There would always be. Wait, it's one day after the anniversary. Wait, the 28th? Wait, no way. 1 year of Club Netherbrand falls on Chinese New Year as well. No way. No way. That's so cool. Oh, heck yes. 29th. Oh, it's the 29th. Oh, perfect. No, when I was in London, I used to go to Chinatown every time there was it was Chinese New Year. And also Lunar New Year as well and all that. So every time they would all of the stores and shops and restaurants would actually like open up the front and change from being like indoor restaurants to having these like outdoor stalls as well. So they would incorporate outdoor stalls to the front, and the smell, oh my days, the smell was so good. I would freaking drool. Oh my days. There would be like freshly cooked duck aroma. There would be like this it was like this orange cooked duck. There would be this like incredible smell of like frying veggies. And I would walk through, you'd see like, and all right, here's how you know. There was always one guy every year, right? And I have no idea who the fuck he was or what he was doing there, but it would be in Chinatown every Chinese New Year. Every time it'd be in like Chinatown in London, there'd be this one fucking dude who would dress up in a Pikachu mascot outfit, right? Pikachu mascot outfit, and he'd walk up and down the main street getting pictures with people. Now I stopped in my track and I'm like, Pikachu. Let me just put the brakes on here. You seem a little y'all in the wrong. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What are you doing here? You know? You're in the right genre, Pikachu. It would be Pikachu. There'd be one dude. I still have the pictures on my phone every time. It was the same dude in this beat up Pikachu outfit getting like people to pay them money to take pictures with Pikachu during Chinese New Year. And I would stop and I'd be like, Is this like Chinese New Year planned by Netflix? Did Netflix arrange this? Are you the representative from Netflix? Is it Netflix? Did Ubisoft send you? Like, where did you go? Where do you come from? Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Ooh, how about Nagazani for the Year of the Snake? Wait, let me see if I can do a thing. Nice thing. Let me turn off my filter. Let me turn off my filters and see if I can hit a little hiss desk. Let me see if I can hit something like that. Let me pop my filter real quick and see if I can pop my noise gate for a hot sec and see if I can do a thing. Let me see if I can hit a monster fucker thing real quick. And Easy, thank you for the 5 gifted members. Thank you very, very much, Easy. All right, let me kill my noise gate real quick and see if I can hit something like that. Apologies for killing my noise gate, but we will have it back in a second. All right, that should do it. Yeah, so let me see. I can probably hit that somewhere deeper. Yeah, I can do that. All right. Game time, Danny. Game time. Oh, you might be able to satisfy, at least for the time being. After all, the year of the snake is ahead, and I am absolutely enthralled by what's in front of me. Yeah, something like that. Y'all wanted to hear like Snake Zanny? Like that kind of shit? I don't know. That was just off the cuff. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a bit more accent work on that at some point. The accent work needed something, but you know, it was there. It was okay. It was okay. It was okay. Not great, but okay, you know. Not folding. No. No. Snake good? Sa. The sa is there. I'm seeing the light. Yeah, like a little bit more nasally, I think. Wait, let me... Wait, no. I need to work on that. Give me a sec. No, now I'm going to get annoyed if I don't hit this how I want it to sound. I'm going to get annoyed if I don't hit this how I want it to sound. Okay, here. Don't think you can escape so easily. I've never been one to let my prey slither away. That's better. Not perfect, but it works. Let me put the thing back on right now. I could do better. I think I need to sit down for like a few takes with that, but I could definitely do something. Can you hear the perfectionist slithering out of me? Can you hear the perfectionist? Everyone going, oh, it's good. Oh, it's fine. I'm like, no, it needs to do better. It needs to do better. I'm the drummer from fucking Whiplash right now. I'm the drummer from Whiplash. It needs to be perfect, otherwise I don't want it. We're dying, and he says, meh. Sit down. Snake sound to 𝓂𝓸𝓾𝓻. Oh, goodness. Alia, thank you for the super. We're dying, and he says, meh. Such a perfection. Yes. Someone needs to be. It's not perfect. It's not perfect. It's close. It's close, but not quite perfect. Close, but not quite perfect. There's still much to do. Still much to think of. There we go. It's close. It's close. We love you with your mare, Zanny. You did it twice without one when we were on the floor. Several of these spun at the hospital. What will we do? What will you do about this situation, Zander? Laugh. Laugh. That's what I'll do. He said you guys aren't dying fast enough. I absolutely dread the next time you do this, because if this isn't your satisfaction yet, goodness me. He said we deserve a better cause of death. You do! If you're going to die, I'm going to make sure it's done right, okay? I'm sorry. I won't do things by half measures. We won't let this happen. We won't. No, I need to be a perfectionist. It's a thing. It's a thing. Marmot on Toast, thank you for the super. Thank you, Marmot. The fact that I can already imagine Nagazani's body language just from the voice. Yeah, you've got to, that's a big thing. I always try and focus. That's actually a really good spot, Marmot. Actually, Marmot, thank you for the super. That's a really good spot. So I always try, in case you guys couldn't tell from my 3D, I always try and start from body language and then work it into voice. Or I always try and work voice into body language. So like, you know, there's a certain way of like moving and swaying and a little bit of everything. In case you guys can't tell, I'm very body focused in how I do things, which is like something I have a lot of sort of experience with. I have a lot of experience in like starting with the body when I do acting stuff and then working outwards, you know. So hell yeah. Hell yeah. Nix, thank you for the super. Nix, Club Netherbrand's Night Goddess. Mundane grocery shopping improved with that. It's not good. It's not good enough yet. It needs to be better. It must be better. There's still more to do. There's still more to be improved. I'm not done yet. It needs to be better. It needs to be perfect. It's good, but it's not great. It's not perfect. okay? It's only good, and you deserve better than only good. You deserve great or excellent minimum, okay? If I can't give you great or excellent, then at the very least you should get perfect, okay? You deserve good, or you don't deserve good. You deserve great or excellent, okay? If I can't give you perfect, then it must be excellent, and if it's not excellent, then it must be great, okay? Nothing, no. Good doesn't cut it, okay? Good is a fucking C on a test, okay? That's a C. Do you want a C? Will you be, listen, can you be a, I don't want a doctor that's just good if I'm having surgery. If you're having surgery, do you want a doctor that's just good? Do you want a good doctor? Do you want a great doctor? Do you want an excellent doctor, okay? I don't want a doctor that just passed his exams, that scraped through. I want one that was excellent. I want one that was phenomenal, okay? I want one that's there. Do I want to turn around and do that? Do I want one that's going, I don't want a doctor that's like a C student, okay? I don't want a C student doctor. Why would I want that? Where would I want one of those? Okay, I'm sorry. Listen, I'm not gonna have brain surgery from my C student doctor, okay? Find me the doctor that was raised with a parent that was really aggressive towards them becoming a doctor. Find me one of them. Find me the doctor. Are you perhaps an Asian in your past life? Were you an Asian in your past life? Like, let's get an Asian doctor. Where's the Asian doctor? That feels so bad. Like me arriving at the hospital, dying, and looking around and being like, "Where's the doctor whose mother withheld affection unless they got good grades? Find me that one. I want that one. Find me that one. Can I get that one? I like, doesn't matter what they are, doesn't matter what background they are, doesn't matter what race they took on character creation. I just need the one whose mother withheld affection unless they got good grades. Okay, there's a guarantee there that I'm gonna survive. My surgeon mom laughing her ass off right now. Okay, but she would get it, okay? Do I want someone doing surgery on me that just scraped their grades, or do I want someone who aced it, you know? Look, don't get me wrong, I'll let someone who just scraped through do surgery on me if I want a free lawsuit out of it, you know? But yeah. Hiya. I think you are successful. Covered Netherbrand here, graduated with 2 degrees in college when he was 4. On character creation is wild. Well, like, how else are you meant to say it? You gotta video gamify it, you know? You gotta video gamify it. You know? You're gonna be like, oh yeah, I took these stats on character creation. Oh yeah. Yeah, I picked having like milk complexion on character creation with my base stats. I took the debuff there so I could take some extra stats on character. I took dyslexia debuff for extra riz on character creation. Reminds me, one of my classmates in high school actually passed the bar exam at like kill him. Kill him. Kill him. He passed the bar exam at 16. Kill him. That's not a person. That's a skinwalker. Either that, or it's like Claudia from Interview with a Vampire. That's not a grown adult. That's a vampire in human skin. That's a vampire very clearly. That's clearly a vampire that's like many years older than they say they are. It's Claudia from the Vampire Diary. Not Vampire Diary. From Interview with a Vampire. It's Claudia. They were bitten when they were like at 16, and they are proceeding to like be that for hundreds of years. Very clearly. And we all know what Claudia did in the end, okay? We all know what Claudia did in the end of Interview with a Vampire, okay? She's gonna try and push her Lestat out into the sun. It needs to happen. Oh, goodness. Did the same thing? What is that? Oh, I haven't been able to watch streams in a while, but I've been in a while, but I'm better now. Oh, welcome. Come on in. Glad you're feeling better. Get on in here. We're having our little coffee date. To be fair, she had her she did have her reasons. It's very fair that she did have her reasons to shove 𝔂𝓸𝓾 out into the sun. But it's 𝔂𝓸𝓾. It's 𝔂𝓸𝓾. I know. Okay. Dude, it's been out for 2 years. It's been out for 2 and a bit years. Okay. It's been out for 2 and a bit years. It's cool. Can I just say 𝔂𝓸𝓾 is like from the books, okay? Because the books are like 20, 30 years old, okay? The books. 𝔂𝓸𝓾 is like, I will proceed to emotionally abuse my turned spawn, but I'll do it so cuntily that everyone will forgive me and I will still be seen as a good guy by the protagonist, by the reader. I will proceed to emotionally abuse and manipulate my vampire spawn, but I will do it so cuntily that the readers will still think I'm a good guy. That's literally him. That's literally like him in the books. That's him in the books. No two ways about it. I don't know if any of you guys have read the books, but he's literally like, I am blonde, sexy Tumblr man 20 years before Tumblr was invented. I'm ahead of the curve. I will now sit here and do vile things, but be told I'm pretty, so it doesn't matter. But even in the books, he's not a good guy. He's not a good guy in the books. He's a terrible guy in the books. But everyone still loves him because he does everything so zestily. He's like, I will proceed to not be grateful for everything I have and treat those around me terribly, but I'll do so in such a zesty manner, everyone will still think I'm lovely. You know? Victory M, thank you for the supply. It's moral and acceptable because he's hot. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is very true. That is true. He's pooky. He's very pooky. I've read the books and you're right, LMA. Yes! He's like, I will be terrible and everyone will thank me for it. I will be zest because of the zest. I will proceed to crash my car and almost kill everyone because I'm being irresponsible, and you will all love me for it. For those who don't know, right? Back in this magical time called the 90s, in this magical time called the 90s, right? There were these books called Interview with a Vampire, which has been made into a TV series and a movie again and a TV series again, right? And it has this vampire called 𝔂𝓸𝓾. He's the toxic main character. He is awful. He is terrible. He's mean to everyone. He's just so awful. But he's so zesty and like powerful repeatedly that you as the reader will be like, I know he just did something horrible and manipulative and vile and completely self-serving. But the way he like sat on that chair and kicked his feet up was so zesty. I can forgive him. I can forgive him. He can be forgiven for this. I can fix him. His aura carried him so hard. His aura would always carry him. If evil, why hot? Exactly. It was like he does all of the classic he does like full narcissistic sociopath, right? The new show adaptation's fantastic. Huge praise to it. But like full narcissistic emotional manipulator. But you will turn around and be like, but he's so pretty though, you know? But he's so pretty. He's so pretty. He does like, he's got such pooky energy. He's like, I will burn the house down. One minute he'll be like, I'm going to burn the house down with all of us inside just to prove my point. And then the next day it'll be like, why are you angry at me? I don't understand why you're angry at me. I bought you a new car. Why are you angry at me? I just bought you a new car. Would you like a new car? I got you a new car. And I also got you like a special like gold and ivory bound copy of your favorite book. Like, why? I don't understand why you're still mad at me. I got you these wonderful things. You're being so selfish being mad at me after I did this for you. Like... literally, like that's him in a nutshell. That's literally him. That's literally the thing. That's kind of giving Zanny. Shit, I've been spotted. Shit, I've been found. I've been found. I've been found out. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, I've been discovered. Oh no. And hey, Jackals, thank you very, very much for the super. You'd be happy to know that I got some fan-made Zanny merch for my birthday. Oh, I love the fan-made Zanny merch. I love the fan-made Zanny merch. Okay, I know that like a lot of like corporations, and I know a lot of like, I know that like it's a standard thing, but we're not meant to like go and hype up fan merch. But at the same time, like, the fan merch that I got sent, the fan merch is fucking great quality. All of the Zanny fan merch is so incredibly good quality that I've received. It's incredible. Like the artists and the creators that do it, it's worth it. Like honestly, it's like it's on fleek. It's on brand. We love it. I hugely support fan merch. Hugely support it. I know most VTubers will probably, like, I know I should probably get beaten with a folder for saying that, but I'm in full support of fan merch. 100%, 110% in full support of fan merch. Like totally in favor of it. I fully support fan merch. I hugely love the fan artists, the fan merch creators. I actually have like fan merch Zanny things on my backpack. I have like fan merch Zanny stickers on my laptop. I fully support it. Like there are no two ways about it. They're like, yeah, no. Huge love for the fan merch. Huge love for the fan merch. Yeah, that's it. OMG, the idea someone might make a Netherbrand plushie. Would you get it? You know? I would. Might be nice for there to be a friend. Might be nice if that one had a friend. You know? Might be nice if the fan-made one also had a friend. Hee hee. There you go. I'm not saying anything more. I'm riding the line. I'm riding the line right now. I'm gonna get my ass beat if I keep doing that. Goodness. Lord. Shh. No. Anyway. Anyway. I heard nothing. Yeah, no, I'm a silly little guy. So yeah, no, I love being zesty. Absolutely fun. Love being an Incubus. Being an Incubus is great. I adore being an Incubus. You know, Dark Overlords love me, but they're also a little bit scared, and they also kind of hate me. It's great. We gotta, you know, keep them on their toes. We gotta keep them on their toesies. It's the vibes. It's the vibe. We love doing that. We love doing that. But yeah, no. The 1 year anniversary is like right on the doorstep. It's gonna be fantastic. I'm hoping that we can really do some cool stuff. Really cool stuff. Hopefully there'll be a lot of fun stuff from behind the scenes to share. Obviously, you know, there's like I don't feel like it's ridiculous for me to say there's obviously going to be there's obviously going to be like some type of drop for the 1 year anniversary. And hey, Alice, what's up, Alice? Hi, it's been a while since I was able to catch a stream. Was on vacation, but now I'm back. Missed you. Hey, lovely to see you again, Alice. Back in the bar. Get in here. We kept your spot warm for you. Get back in the club. So yeah, it's on the 27th. So there should be like a bunch of stuff happening, or like, you know, obviously there's probably going to be another merch drop around then. There'll probably be another, you know, if there was, you know, something, then they love voice packs and stuff. Maybe I've done more recording stuff. I don't know. Maybe I haven't. Maybe I just, you know, sit around and do nothing for fun. That would be really cool. That would be really cool if I just sat around and did nothing. But we also both know that if I did nothing, I'd go insane. The next voice packs will be really cool. They're fun. My one's a thing. You know, and yeah, no, fire. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. Goodness, I'm a crazy little guy. And yeah, no, next up is probably like the birthday stuff. The birthday stuff is like the next thing as well, which I've already started planning for, you know. I'm pretty sure the new Netherlings are grieving from the need for a Pape relaunch. They're currently folding from the 𝔂𝓸𝓾𝓻 facts. Yeah, no, I want there to be another Pape relaunch. I think that I would like there to be like a merch rerun, because I feel like the Zunderware needs to do a rerun. I feel like we need to do a merch rerun of the Zunderware and a merch rerun of the Papes. Because like the Zunderware was some of the most successful merch that FSP has ever done. And like it's kind of crazy that like we only did that for a limited run. I would have loved to have the Zunderware go for longer. Also the merch rerun as well. The summer merch. So the summer merch, actually, the Zanny summer merch was insanely like way above where it should be. Which is wild. So yeah, no, I would love to have more. I would actually love for us to do seasonal reruns of merch, or even if we did like, oh, this isn't me like leaking anything, by the way. This is like just me saying what I want. But I would actually really like it if once a year, kind of during like the dead zone, because we kind of have, in case you've like seen the FSP calendar from like last year, we kind of have like a bit of a dead zone during the summer, where like it's kind of just after the summer, sort of pre-summer. It's like a little window where it's after the summer merch but before the fall merch, or between like the between like April and like summer, where there's kind of just a void where there's nothing there. And I don't think it'd be something that we'd like push heavily, but I feel like that would be like kind of the perfect window for us to do like a merch rerun period, even if it's just like a limited 1 week, 2 week window. I think it would be really smart if we could do that. I doubt that it will be done, but then again, I'm not a dark overlord, but I feel like there should be like a rerun period, you know? It's kind of like how in your favorite gacha games, where if you miss your fave on their limited outfit, you can like, there'll be like a seasonal rerun for like a week or something or two. I think it'll be good, you know? That's wallet recovery time. What do you mean? I mean, it is like a long period where we don't have any like events or anything happening, or like any of that stuff. Dude, you're evil, let us recover. I mean, yeah, no. Like, we'd have to see, because there's the new boys too. I mean, kind of, but like at the same time, you know, all of the merch stuff will probably end up releasing like next to each other, depending on gens. And if there are new boys as well that aren't like second gen, it's not going to be for a while that we get new boys as well, because you know, there's been a lot of like back and forth in FSP about like the whether or not we want there to be more, whether or not there's going to be like more, whether or not what the timing would be and what would be good, you know, because you know that's like, it's not even confirmed. It's still like a thing as well. We don't know if there's going to be new boys. It's still not even like a conversation yet. The whole, because I saw someone asked about new boys. Oh yeah, no, it's a thing where like I think the focus right now is just shoring up Avlam and Ravnus. I think that's the focus right now at FSP, or at the very least it should be. I think at the very least that should be the focus right now, because you know it feels like if you rush out too many back to back, because like, we're all adults here, right? Like, let's be real. We're all adults here. We know what like VTuber companies do. They like to push out gens back to back to back to back to back, because they keep rolling the dice on hoping that someone's going to be like a mega hit, you know? Like that's what they do. Like, let's be real. That's what they do. They like to push out like things back to back to back to back to back, because they hope there's going to be a mega hit, or they hope there's going to be more things, or they hope there's going to be like more things on that, right? And obviously it's gonna, like, Gen 3's fucking inevitable. Like, turning around and going like, oh, maybe it's not, like, it's a thing, you know? And obviously there's gonna be some people like me saying not to rush, rush and like that we should take it slow. We should shore up as we go. We should make sure that everything's like nice and steady and sure and secure, and then take another step forward and like sort of like, you know, to put one foot in front of the other, right? And then there's going to be people who like are on the opposite side of things, the ones I threaten to fight, where they're like, oh, let's try and get like a bunch out real quick, you know? And it's like, well, yeah, because they're like, it's the idea that like, oh, a rising tide strengthens or raises all ships. No, it fucking doesn't. It doesn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. They try and peddle you. Okay, that's a lie. They try and That's a lie. They try and peddle you in VTubing. You know, I want to go with the quality over quantity build for FSP. I only have so much pull in the company, but I have more than I should, to be totally honest. If they invest in the talents, they're all going to grow. I can't say. Can't say that one. You are the CEO. They need to listen to you, Zanny. Yeah, they should. They should. They should. Same as building a community. It happens over time so peeps can settle themselves. Exactly. Like, I'm a strong believer that going slow is the best thing to do. You know, look at the Netherlings. We went nice and slow. We stayed cozy. We stayed tight-knit. And now I think that we've got one of the most wonderful communities on the internet, you know? You used to have stocks. Yes, I used to have stocks, and now not anymore. They've already got a smash hit with you. But nah. I'm me. Listen, I'm difficult for them to like keep a handle on, so they have to like they can't put too much on me. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. I wonder if FSP will introduce a female gen. I mean, honestly, I don't think that's the way the company's like being split right now. I don't think that's the way it's being split. Obviously, I'm not like on that side of things, but obviously like we've got like FSP EN, which seems to be just like going for guys, and then we've got like Specialite, which is or Specialite, which is like the other side, which seems to be going for like female gens. And obviously, like, there's more opportunities in, like, that area for like, female VTubers right now. There's more opportunities on, like, that side of the company. If I'm totally honest, there's probably more opportunities there if that's where you're going. That's like all I can say. There, like, if you are interested in getting into VTubing, that's probably like there's more opportunities being thrown about on that side of the company than there is on this one. That's about it. That's probably like the best way to describe it. There's that. There's that. And I don't just mean like in terms of being able to like join up with the company. I mean like there is just more opportunities for like growth and things to happen and to like be put in connection with things and like connected with stuff. It's just that there's kind of like more stuff happening over there. That's probably the best way to have it. Like to describe it. Yeah, that's like the way to have it. So yes, that's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. That I do get your point. That's where the market is for them. Yeah, and also, you know, it also is like definitely where like a lot of stuff ebbs and flows back and forth as well, you know. But at the same time, FSP is still really, really young in terms of like companies, especially FSPEN. I mean, geez, we're literally almost a year old. The company is as old as me for the EN side, which is crazy, you know. The company is like as old as me on the EN side, which is wild. Which, you know, it's still super young, and also it's still like I'm gonna spit some venom now, but oh well. I'm gonna spit some absolutely wild venom. I hope to see this spread around. I hope to see this spread around and taken out of context in the immediate future. Let's go. I'm gonna spit some venom. Take this. I want this to be spread and taken out of context violently. Let's go. I'm starting drama. One of the big hurdles with FSP is the fact that it's always been very JP. The JP side is like much more established than like the EN side. And obviously one of the things that like slips and slides and causes like issues is the fact that they're not as familiar with like the EN viewers or the EN marketplace or any of the EN stuff, right? So like one of the things that causes me to like dig my heels in and actually like cause you know, a little bit of friction is the fact that like the EN sort of group and the EN sort of side of things is a lot more different to the it's very different to like the JP side of things. And, you know, every sort of viewer is different. Every sort of community is different, you know? But I'm very much like, you know, I'm very much against making mistakes that don't need to be made. You know, I think it's stuff with like the, like we've seen it before, like when we've seen, the what was it called, the like the gacha for meet and greets, the meet and greet gacha at the conventions, which like I was like, okay, why would you do something like that, you know? So it's stuff like that that causes like stumbling blocks. And definitely like FSP is still very, very young, and they're not good at balancing a market which has some SCA viewers, some JP viewers, some EN viewers. It's very difficult for them to pull the balancing act. So like it's the thing where like some people as well who are like in upper management, they're not on the ground, they're not doing the streams, they're not interacting with you guys, they're not seeing what's happening like week to week, month to month. You know, they see like a spreadsheet with numbers on it, and then that's all that they've got. So they need someone who's an absolute like diabolical fucker like me, who's going to walk in and be like, you're wrong, you're stupid, you're dumb, this is what needs to happen, I'm doing the thing, put respect on what I'm saying, I'm the man on the ground, I've got boots on the ground, do what I fucking say on this. There we go. So that's me shouting shit in the rain. Like that's like, I know sometimes it's just crying in the rain, but at the same time, you know, I'm hoping, I've been trying my best to mitigate some of the stuff and being the guy. Period. This is the part to take out of context. Yeah, no. Take this out of context. Put the drama on this, guys. Zander Netherbrand trashes this thing right now. Put this man in the C-suite right now. Right? Yes, the cultural difference. Yeah, it's a cultural difference, but also I think we shouldn't focus on cultural difference as much as we should on how do I put it? There are a lot of similarities to JP companies, so a lot of us are used to them being the norm. Being different is the norm, so you stand out better. I think that what should be going on is how do I put it? Okay, I think that like personally, my idea would be like, it's probably because we're all so spread out all over the place. It would probably be like a good idea just to aim for like, you know, just going with a nice sort of blended idea of things, you know, and sort of just create the idea of like, oh yeah, we are going to like try and appeal, we are going to like blend. That's why I like Club Netherbrand, because I don't try and like super play into like, oh, I must aim for this, I must aim for that. No, everyone's welcome here. And as far as I'm concerned, that's kind of the attitude FSP needs to take, you know. You can't be like super entrenched in like what you're used to if you can't you know, you do whatever, you know. You've got to be able to be flexible, and I think being flexible and adaptable is probably the biggest thing that any creator, any company, any VTuber, any VTube company needs to be. That's my 2 cents. That's my 2 cents. That's my thing. That's my thing. Yeah, that's it. Zander Nether flames FSP management. Yeah. I love how FSP doesn't follow the established VTubing culture though. 3D before 2.0, unheard of. True, although I do think the company's background is like partially to do with that as well, considering that it's like partial tech company and they really are like into that. For sure. Like it's trippy. It's very, very trippy. Being different is good. I think being different is good. I think that there's like, you know, there's being different because of the fact that you have something unique to bring to the table. And then there's like being different because, you know, you insist upon yourself. It insists on itself. That's my new thing, by the way. It insists on itself, everyone. It insists on itself. You know, can't wait for the 1 year anniversary. I can't wait for the 2 year anniversary. I can't wait for the 3 year anniversary. I care more about the 1 year anniversary of Club Netherbrand than like the FSP 1 year or like any of the other 1 years. You know, I'm really into the 1 year anniversary of Club Netherbrand because of the fact that like it's our thing and it feels like you guys are like the imperative. You know, you guys are the thing. It's about you. it's about you as opposed to like the thing, you know? Like I can't, you know, like it's about you. You guys matter, you know? It's your thing. It's your thing. It's our celebration. We matter. Like it's about you. You're the thing that matters. You're obsessed with us affectionately? Yes. 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 Yes, I'm obsessed with you. I'm sorry. I'm obsessed. I've lost my mind. I'm full Zander now. I'm Yandere Zani. I love it. He's so parasocial. I love it. Yes, you've caught me. You've caught me. I'm rapidly approaching your I'm rapidly approaching your location. There's no getting away. There's no getting away. I'm rapidly approaching your location. You know, in fact, I'm at your door right now. Hear that? Wait, actually. No, I'm actually not kidding. I'm at your door right now. See? Hear that? There you go. Oh god, not me checking my window. He's in our walls, there's no escape. Stop. Did that work? Did me turning the mic to one ear work? I turned it off and made it go to one ear, and then I knocked on the desk. I figured that might work, you know? Oh goodness. My door is literally open. At least one person turned around. A bit, yeah. Oh, I'll make it work better next time. I'll make it work better. That's so paracetamol of you, right? I'm so paracetamol. I don't know. I like being a little wild. It gets me. Oh, unfortunately, it was on the wrong side. We'll figure it out one day. We'll get it one day. That's really parallelogram. That's paranorman. Paramedic. That's so paramedics. Right? That's crazy. That's crazy. I'm so paramore. I'm so panorama. I'm a panoramic shot. I'm so paraphrased. I like being a little crazy though. I like being a little crazy. It's fun, you know? It makes it more fun. I get to be like, mwah, you know? I'm so Parappa the Rapper. Parappa the Rapper, let's go. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Stick with me, I'm sure you'll find. I'll meet you just to beat ya. You know that where it's like, break, break, break the egg into the bowl. Break, break, break the egg into the bowl. Whisk, whisk the egg into the bowl. Whisk, whisk, whisk the egg into the bowl. Yeah, Parappa the Rapper. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, we love Parappa. So based, so based. Yeah, no, I don't know. Kick, punch, it's all in the mind. Dude. Dude. It's good though. It's really good. I'm very, very thankful that I've had the past like year with all of you, and the fact that we've managed to have like a year of coffee dates, a year of little times like this together. I didn't actually know whether or not I would make it. Yeah, there are times where when I first started off very early on, I didn't actually think I would make it a year. I didn't think I would actually make it like 6 months in early on. You know, I quite genuinely didn't. I've never chosen to obscure the fact that I didn't have a very easy start. But you know, I never chose to obscure that fact from you. However, there was a point, and I've mentioned it before, that there was this point where things just suddenly changed. And suddenly it was like the Netherlings and I and you and me and everything in between, we just sort of clicked. And after that point, it just felt natural. And now I can't think of being anywhere else without you, you know? We just, everything changed, and then suddenly I couldn't picture being anywhere else, and suddenly I realized that, you know, this is where I am. This is where you are. This is where we belong. This is my place. And it was like, I don't think the Netherlings realized how much purpose you guys gave me when I wasn't sure what my purpose was during this. I wasn't sure what this was meant to be or where I was meant to go, but then suddenly we just after we clicked, it just felt like everything lined up, and suddenly it was, this is the place for the weird little crazy people. This is the place which is mine. This is the place where it's not about being popular or being anything huge or being whatever. This is our fine, wild little place that's ours, and 100% ours. It's about not really ever needing to sort of fit in because we don't need to. And it ended up meaning that we created the best place possible here. And it just felt like we went from strength to strength after that point. I don't know. We just put our heels in, and then suddenly it was yeah. It was somewhere that it was somewhere that I needed to make. And it was like it was like you guys just handed me the blueprints, you know? You guys just didn't realize, but like you handed me the blueprints at some point, and then everything changed. And now I'm ready to fight and die for this place. Now I'm ready to fight and fucking die for this place. I'm ready to fight for my Netherlings. I'm ready to die for my Netherlings. I'm ready to keep going. I'm ready to do whatever I need to do, okay? There's a reason I go into meetings ready to go. There's a reason I'm ready to throw hands. There's a reason I do what I do, and it's just the dream, you know? It's the dream. There's so much I know we can accomplish. This community so tight. I can't wait to have more more things with all of you. You're all so welcoming, you're all so fantastic, and it's like we created the perfect community, and it doesn't quite fit the mold of like VTuber stuff, but it works. It's ours, and yeah, it's ours. That's what matters. And I think that very few places, very few things on the internet can sit there and say in 100% honesty that something's ours, but this place is 100% ours. Yeah, it's 100% ours. Yeah. Yeah. That's the only other way. That's the only way to say it. Not mine. It's yours. It's Club Netherbrand's not here without the Netherlings, you know? And this coming year, I'm pushing myself harder than ever. I'm pushing myself harder than ever this coming year. And you guys are gonna be surprised. So be sure, be ready to welcome people in, be ready to be your most mischievous selves, okay? Because this year's a big one. Big one. I'm gonna spoil you all rotten. And of course, Lazy Star, thank you very much for the 4 months. 4 months nether branded. Also, I want you to know that I'm forever grateful you exist. With you existing, there would be no Netherlings. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Netherlings together strong. Netherlings together strong. And GB Prince, thank you for the heart. Karina, thank you for being you. Zanny, thank you for being you. Thank you all for being you. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And then Rui, thank you very much for the hearts as well. Tabby Cat, thank you for the 1 month and the hearts. And Victory M, thank you for the supply. Don't you dare cry. I will cry. Stop. No, I'm not going to cry yet. I'm saving it for the 1 year. I'm saving it for the 1 year. I'm saving my tears. I'm letting you know that I am going to bawl on the 1 year. I am going to cry. There's going to be a thing. Zanny, can we ask serious questions when we have the 1 year coffee date? Yes. Yes. Yeah. We'll definitely have like a little serious question segment. What I'll probably do is I'll open up the marshmallows for them, and like, you know, I'll probably have those. So if you've got like serious questions, then fuck yeah, I'll probably have those, or I'll have them in like a separate membies. I might break up the little. I might do like the group celebration, and then I'll have a little serious chat membies as well, which will be good. I'll probably just do a bunch of membies stuff the week of the 1 year as well, like lots of membies. I want to look after my Netherbranded. The Netherbranded deserves some spoiling as well. You know, you guys have stuck with me through thick and thin, as well as, you know, the Netherlings as well. But like, it's lovely to see you guys just doing all that you do. And yeah, no, this we got some big dreams. We got some big dreams. And only Isaac, thank you very, very much for the super. I'm extremely happy to have met you, Zanny. Thank you so much for everything. I also love the Netherlings. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. And of course, it's lovely to have you here, only Isaac. Get in here, get cozy. It's lovely to have you here. And the grieving model reminds me of the song Somewhere Only We Know. Oh, the one that's had like 1 million covers of it. Yeah, heck yes. Heck yes. And Whisper, I'm so excited for what's to come. Thank you so much for everything. Netherlings strong. I'm not crying. What do you mean? Thank you for the first ever super whisper. And of course, Netherlings strong. Huge love to you. Netherlings strong. Mwah. Nyargle, thank you for the 5 gifted members as well. Thank you, Nyargle. Fuck yes. Welcome to the Netherbranded, those who hath received. Nah, I've been a VTuber fan for a good while, and this place is so soft and comfy. You really do corrupt us all to be jelly and lovable. Love you, Zanny. Heck yes. Heck yes, thank you, Nah. The big thing has just been going with what I think is right, and I think I know what you guys want. And actually, no, fuck that noise. I know what you guys want. I'm an oomph. I know what you guys want. I know it, and you're gonna get it, okay? The stuff that you don't want, you're not gonna get. The stuff that you want, you're gonna get, okay? We're doing our thing. We're doing our thing this coming year. This is a good year. This is a good year. Oh goodness. And of course, Ivy, you've never failed to make me happy and grateful that I'm a Netherling, goddammit. Thank you, Ivy. Huge love. And Club Netherbrand's Rogue Sniper. What's up, Rogue Sniper? You see them here, you see them there. Rogue Sniper is everywhere. Thank you very much for the gifted membership. Storm Sky, thanks for being you and bringing a smile to our faces. Why, thank you. You guys bring a smile to my faces. My singular face. You guys bring a smile to me. Yeah, there wouldn't be a Club Netherbrand without the Netherlings. That's just fact. No two ways about it. Cloud forever. Thank you for your thankful for your existence, Zanny. Well, thank you, Cloud. And yeah, we've got a lot to do. Thank you for the first ever super as well. There's a lot for us to do. There's a lot for us to do. There's a lot for us to achieve. There's still stuff that I want to set up for you and give you guys. Yeah. We got places to be. We are small but mighty. We always have been. We always will be. But just know that whenever it comes down to it, I'm throwing hands for you guys. Every time. Every time. But with that, this seems like the perfect point for us to put a pin in our little coffee date today. So with that, thank you all for joining me. It has been a wonderful time getting to come out here and, of course, chat with all of my amazing Netherlings. You're all fucking beautiful and charming and wonderful. And I will be back later tonight in about 2 hours, 20 minutes with some What Remains of Edith Finch. So do stop by. It'll be lovely to see you there. I know that you're going to have an absolutely, lovely time. So stop by, have some fun, go wild, and of course, join me for a very heartfelt story game, because I know that you're going to have a good time, because I am too. So, with that, until the next, I've been Zander Netherbrand. You have been my dear, dear, sweet Netherlings. And thus, bye-bye for now. Mwah. Sleep tight.